Today we're going to be experimenting with jelly plates. So they are rubbery rectangles that help us stamp, print. You're going to gather 4 small papers today, and I want you to write your initials in the corner of all 4, just in case they get separated today. I'm going to just take a pile of all 4 and fold them in half, and we are going to make cards. So this rectangle jelly plate is going to fit on the front to create some different pictures on our cards. Now, I said experiment because not everything we try today might work. So it's just about experimenting with this new material. So water cups and paints at your table. We're going to use paints to paint this jelly plate. So I am going to start with painting this whole thing blue. And the jelly plate is going to keep this paint wet for a little while. So I'm just putting a thin layer of paint to start, just experimenting. There are some tools on the tray at your table that you can use. So some of the tools might scrape some of the paint away. You can use them multiple directions. If you put something in your jelly plate that you don't like, paint over it. That's like your eraser. I am going to create a texture again. I kind of liked the wave of this. I'm kind of moving my hand to get the texture lines as well. And I'm going to try printing this on one of my papers. So I'm taking one. I'm keeping it folded. I'm keeping my initials on the back. And I'm going to lay my paper on here and gently push. I don't want to squirm and move this white paper because it's going to make my print fuzzy. I'm going to pull my print. Awesome design. But I don't have to be done with just one color. So there are rags at your table. I'm using this rag to wipe the paint off this tool so someone else can maybe use it with a different color. I'm using this rag to actually take off the paint off my jelly plate. So I'm going to use my brush and I'm going to paint something else on here. It does not have to be an entire picture. So I'm going to add a snowman. Maybe I've got some room for another little snowman next to him. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I've never done this before even. I am going to take my same printed paper and I am going to lay it down and gently push on it and see if my snowman printed onto my blue background. Not the best. That's why we're doing 4. We're experimenting. So I don't have to be done with this. I don't think it's ruined yet. I still have some space. I can try something else. Maybe I go back to just using those tools. Let's see what happens. I know that I have blue on this paper. What happens if I add maybe some purple? So I'm doing a thin layer of purple. I'm not giving up on this paper yet. I have 4 papers today. If I only get one card that I'm proud of, hey, that's okay. I'm trying something new. All right, what else do we have? We've got cardboard. I'm noticing it's making a little bit of a texture on this purple. I might go back and forth. It's not really a picture or anything. It's just a design, just a texture. I could even use it to scrape. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, let's see what happens if I put this same paper on top of the purple. And pull it. Hey, not bad. I still have those white snowmen. Like, it's kind of weird, but I'm proud of it. I am going to wipe off my jelly plate and start again. This time, I might start with a picture. So I'm using my brush, getting it clean, and maybe I'm going to use some green to start. I'm going to make some trees. Don't need a ton of paint today. I might fit 2 or 3 on here. Just some lines and I kind of have the shape of a tree. All right, let's see what this looks like. I'm starting with a new paper, making sure my initials are up so I can see them. I'm going to put that paper down and gently push, try not to move it. I'm going to pull it away. Hey, I've got some tree shapes. What if I do another layer of something? Maybe in that background I have some white with a tiny little bit of blue on there. So mixed together, I could make a lighter blue mixing right on my jelly plate. I'm going to try putting this, oh, you know what? Let me put a design in here. That would cover up probably all my trees. I might try another one of these tools. Go a couple different directions. This might look like a big snowstorm on here. Pushing it down gently. And I'm pulling up. Okay, not bad. I've got a print, just an experiment. So you are doing this a total of 4 times. You can paint with your brush. You can use the tools. You can make pictures. I would suggest not doing more than 3 layers of paint. So on this first one I did, can't even remember, the blue first, then the white, then the purple. That was 3 colors. I'm going to stop right there just so that it doesn't get mushy and brown. So experiment today. When you're all done with 4 prints, you're going to carry them on your paper with your name tag to a safe spot in the room. If they are dry enough at the end of art today, we are going to arrange them. That means we're going to put them on this black paper with tape that you can pull them off if you'd ever want to use them as a card.